Let me tell you something. If this really works, I probably would do a giveaway.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me up to Jupiter and outer space.
Hey you guys, what's up? So welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna jump right into the video. Okay, I have a lot of things I want to share with you. We are actually expecting Bailey to be here in the next month or so. I'm already dilating, so she could be here either today, tomorrow, or weeks from now. But I just want to share with you guys what I purchased for this baby. Now, I do want to say that everything you see here, again, I purchased it. This is not a sponsored video. Everything I purchased, I put a lot of thought to it because one, it's my money, and two, this is not my first time at the rodeo. This is my third child, and then there are things that you really know, you need. It's gonna keep it simple and just talk about these items that I've already purchased, the reasons why I purchased it. So stay tuned. Okay, I guess the first thing we can talk about really quickly is the NANO baby bottle set, which is supposed to be the newborn gift set. I'm a big fan, of buying the gift sets because it just gives you a little bit of everything, and then you can try it and see if you like it. And if you don't like it, then, you know, just don't move forward with it. But this is what comes in there in the box. So you have a sterilizer, you have 4 bottles, bottle warmer, some nipples, a passy, 2 passies, storage caps, breast pump adapter, which I'm probably not going to use that, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. And then a drying rack, which for these bottles, it's a little bit different from your regular schmegler bottles. Reason I decided to actually invest in this is for the simple fact it is supposed to be great for breast milk. I am somebody who truly am a fan of Tommy Tippy. The only issue I had with Tommy Tippy was the fact that my bottle warmer got way too warm and it was killing my milk. So I decided to opt for this option because everybody that I know who recently had a baby who has used it likes it. So I said, okay, I will invest in it and hopefully everything works out. Next thing I did, excuse the lint and dog hair. The next thing I purchased was this bath support. Of course it's blue, but you know, it is what it is. It's not a big issue if it's blue. But I brought this because I didn't want to purchase another infant tub. I didn't use one for my last child, but I wish I would have brought something like this to bathe him in. I usually have to bathe him in between my legs, which isn't a big deal. It's just, it makes it easier when you can just put the baby down and clean them. So I purchased this instead of doing the whole tub thing because take up a lot of space. So this was something I thought would be really useful, especially being in an apartment. It's great because it also fits underneath the sink. So once I'm done bathing her, I can just stick it under the sink and move on with my day. The next thing is, let's start with this. I think I purchased 2 of these. I did. I am somebody who will be breastfeeding. This is not my first time breastfeeding. I actually do enjoy breastfeeding. I'm just somebody who produces a lot of milk, which is a blessing and a curse, but more so a blessing. But because I produce a lot of milk and because I did have to pump a lot, I definitely highly recommend you getting these bras. So if you're somebody like me who is going to be hooked up to a machine, like you're feeding the baby, and then you know you want to empty those boobies out, get you some of these. So I have maybe two or three old bras, which is great. The more you have, the better, because there are times where these can come loose a little bit, and then, you know, you waste milk on it and you want to wash it. So I picked up 2 additional ones. Somebody said that you can do the whole sports bra thing, which I've done that before. It's not the same, to be honest with you. Eventually, the holes on your sports bra will open up so much that they won't support the breast cone like it's supposed to. So yeah, I mean, you can do that, but just know it won't last very long. I brought some breast milk spare parts for my new pump that I purchased. I think it's the SONATA. Is that how you say it? SONATA. I also brought nipple shield. Usually in the beginning, I always struggle and my nipples get really sensitive. So this is a nipple shield that you can use that the baby can suck on. You don't want them to just suck directly on this for a long period of time, because then they won't latch properly. This is just great to protect your boobies during that that first couple of weeks when they're all sore or whatever. So if you're like me, I struggle with one with my nipples, so this is great for that. This is like the best nose cleaner for babies ever. You just stick it up there, suck it out with your mouth. No, your mouth does not come in contact with the snot. There are filters in here. I've used this with baby number 2 with Kaden, my second child. And I love this. And I'm like, why didn't I not use this the first time around? Which I know why I didn't use it, because I thought it was kind of gross. But this is great. If you're somebody who is looking for a good suction to remove all that snot and mucus from your kid's nose, this is one of those items. It's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it. I brought another gift kit to get started with. Again, like I said, I'm really a big fan of buying these gift kits because you get a little bit of everything and you get to see what you like and what you don't like. I've used Dove Baby before. Baby Dove Baby, whatever you want to call it, before. So I've used the wash. I've used lotion. I never used the baby bar or the wipes. So that'll be something new for me to try out. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. And that's what it looks like. Got this from Amazon as well. I brought Buku storage bag milks. Okay, so you guys are probably like, you just be switching companies. The reason for this is because I prefer their breast milk bags over other companies due to the simple fact that they lay flat and it's just so much easier to store milk in these versus this company. So that's just an FYI. I think I purchased it's a lot down here. I purchased a lot. It's a lot of them. I think they come like in a pack of 50 or 100 or something like that. But when I purchased these, I think I got a deal or something like that. So I decided to get them by 25 or something like that. But anyway, these are great, like I said, because you're able to store your milks easily. I love the way they feel too. They have like this cool texture to it. You know, I don't know how to explain it. I like the way they feel and I like the way that they store. So that's why I opted to get this brand. I like this brand's pads as well because, like I said, I'm somebody who produces a lot of milk. You want good support when it comes to catching that milk, that loose milk. So I got that. I think I also got another one. Yeah, so brought 2 of those to get me started. Maybe there is more, I don't know, I can't remember. The reusable pads don't work well for me because I will saturate that within an hour and then I'm screwed. So these work perfectly for me. I like this brand, so I went back with what I know. So I can just add that over there in the pile. That, yeah, okay. Whew. Out of breath. Okay, so let's get to some fun stuff. So I also purchased the OWLET sock and cam system. So I have the camera, the sock itself, and yeah, I've heard good things about this when I had my second child. So I decided to opt for this option because, one, I needed a new camera. The camera I used for baby number 1 and 2 actually died on us. So I was like, shoot, I have to get a new camera. So I got the bundle, this little bundle set, because it offered that in addition to the sock that I wanted. This time around, I definitely need to get rest. I need it. Oh my God. So I wanted to get a product that was gonna just help me be able to sleep at night, knowing that my kid is okay. So I opted for this because I heard great reviews for it. I think you have to pay for the whole application as far as like a monthly subscription. I don't know just yet, but eventually I will open this up and then we'll put it into play and see how that works out. The next thing I got are the soothing gel pads. These are great. You put these in the refrigerator or the freezer and you just slap them on your nipples. Oh my goodness. For the first few weeks, I know I'm gonna need this. Like I said, the whole nipple shield. I just know my boobs. I know how it works out for me. I have one side. You have like one good nipple that just, your baby just latches on and does perfect. And you have one that's just like, oh my God, you're tearing it up. Well, this is great to help soothe that. And it just makes it feel so much better. So I brought this. I think I brought 2 of those. I did. 2 of them. to get me started with. Hopefully I won't need more than 2. I mean, once we pass that struggling stage, hopefully life gets better. Oh, here are some more. So yeah, didn't know I brought those as well. I prefer this brand over this brand, but they both work well. I mean, put them in the freezer, refrigerator to give you that extra cooling sensation, and oh, it feels so good. So yeah. Next, I brought this breast milk cooler set. Now, this company does offer their own version, okay? But when I brought this, which I recently brought this probably like a month ago, I never really took into consideration because I wasn't sure what bottles I was going to actually buy. So yeah, although this company offers their own cooling system, I just went with what I know. I'm gonna just be honest with you. What I know, plus I'm going to be using this company's breast pump because I've only known this company's breast pump. I've liked it. I never had an issue with it. I've used probably 3 or 4 of their pumps. So there is a video on my channel that you can take a look at that is a little dated, probably like 3 or 4 years. But I do talk about it on my channel. So if you're interested in that, definitely take a look. But yeah, I went with the little cooler set. This is great for when you're on the go. I am somebody who have to pump on the freaking go. We can be out eating maybe for an hour or 2 and your girl boobs are just engorged. So they're just inflamed. They need to be released. So definitely have a cooler set on standby when those occasions arise. You know. Also have some membranes, some spare membranes for my new pump that I got. So yep. With my last pump, one of my last pumps, which they all use the same membranes, to be honest with you, they tore easily, but there were little circles and they tore really easily. These seem like they're more durable, but I brought extra just in case, because you can never be too prepared. So there is a company out there, I forgot what it's called. A hookah? Hookah's what you smoke. Hookah, yeah, hookah, I think. This is similar to that. This is something that came up as a great suggestion, so I just purchased it. Don't know how it's gonna work, but had a lot of great reviews on Amazon, so yeah, I got this. So I brought this because when you are breastfeeding, I don't know about you guys, but I know when I start breastfeeding on one breast, the other one sometimes starts leaking. Well, this is great for that. It's going to catch it and save your milk. And they had a lot of great reviews on Amazon about it. So I decided to purchase this. And hopefully it works out well. Now, it's not supposed to be like a pump. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something that you just stick in your bra and it starts to collect the milk. But I think it's great. But yeah, I can't wait to try this out and hopefully it works good. Now, if it doesn't work good, then I'll just get rid of it and get the hookah, whatever it's called. So the next thing, oh, wait a minute, what do we have in here? More, I'm like, how many of these did I buy? We'll talk about that later. Okay. This is the new pump that I decided to invest in. I'm excited about this. I thought, well, let's be honest here. I never thought I would be ever using this pump. But thank God, you know, I got pregnant. So it's like, oh yeah, I get the chance to use it. Because when I had my last 2 kids, well, my last kid, I should say, this pump had just came out and I was a little jealous that I wasn't able to get it and use it. But this time I decided to invest in it. I'm like, look, this is the last child for sure. So your girl's just gonna go out with a bang and get it. I'm excited to see how this works out. I think I'm gonna do a review on this separately, but I decided to opt for this because it is, or it can be, wireless. But I also like that it is Bluetooth. So it will send to my app. There's an app down here. It will send the information to my app on how much milk I pumped. I used to have to manually put it in, but now because they came up with this great invention, I can just relax, pump, and then let the app and the machine monitor how much milk I produce, which is great, because I'm somebody who likes to keep track of that. So I'm kind of a numbers person when it comes to the whole breast milk thing, because I want to make sure my child is getting the right amount of milk and they are not being deprived. So that's why I opted for this. So I can't wait to see how this works out, and hopefully everything is good. But so far, yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I think I'm gonna do another video later on where I discuss the other things that I purchased, because I just realized there's some more stuff. There is some more stuff that I haven't talked about, and I don't think I'm gonna have time because this video is gonna be way too long. But if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Baby, the sun